Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hello, Matt. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well. Well, first of all, Sarah, I want to thank you for joining me today. And I also want to thank you for agreeing to share your journey with me through your process with us so far. The first question that I'd like to ask you, Sarah, is did you have any concerns about starting the Thinking Your Results program before you started?
I did have a couple of concerns. I think the first concern I had was obviously where was I going to get the money to do the program? Because obviously money was something that we were both struggling with before I did the program. And the other concern I had was, I guess, was I going to get the support that I needed and the coaching, the mentoring that I needed? Because I had done other self-development programs in the past. And I just thought, was this going to be any different from something else that I'd done before? So they were probably the main concerns that I had
Yeah.
going into it.
Okay. So can you briefly describe what your life was like before you started the program with us 8 months ago?
Yeah, it was very different. So just before I'd started the program, obviously money issues were a thing. So we were struggling with money. So had high anxiety, suffered depression. I'd recently had my second miscarriage with twins. So dealing with that and just not dealing with situations probably the way that I should be dealing with them. Not knowing, I sort of was in a bit of a loop, I think. I was going around in circles saying, yep, I'm going to do this, and then, do it for a few weeks and then back to how I was. So it was sort of really, I felt really stuck and lost, and I didn't know who I was as a person or where I was going in my life. I had a job that I didn't necessarily enjoy, but was struggling to find what I really wanted to do in life and just felt like I wasn't going anywhere. So,
Okay, so when you started, what was it that you were hoping to achieve from the program?
I was really hoping to, I guess, get out of that rut that I was sort of in, that loop of going around and around. Wanted to be more confident in myself and really achieve the goals that I was wanting to achieve. But not being able to do it because not having, I guess, the right knowledge or support that I needed to get to where I wanted to. So having someone that was really going to help me achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve in my life.
So what was the biggest thing, in your opinion, preventing you from achieving that before you started the Thinking Results program?
I think the lack of belief in myself. Fear was a really big one for me. The people that I hanged around, spoke to, family, friends, people that I worked with had a very different mindset. And I think when you're around those sorts of people all the time, it's so easy to get caught up in what they're saying, go, oh yeah, that's true, and sort of go with that rather than really what your heart wants or what you want to achieve as well.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Okay, so can you share with us what you have been able to achieve so far from this process over the last 8 months?
Yeah. So I've achieved so much more than I would have thought I would have achieved by now. But it's only the beginning. But for me, there was a few major things that really impacted my journey along the way. Before I had started the program, I had 2 miscarriages. I thought I was dealing really well with it. But there was one particular day where one of my friends, a lot of my friends were all having babies as well. So I was struggling with them, being around them, hearing that they were having babies, that they were being really happy. There was one particular day I'd come home. One of my friends had just had a baby. She'd used the baby name that I wanted, didn't know about it. It was just one of those things. And I remember speaking to Nat and just saying to her, how do I not tell the difference between grief and being envious? I said, because I'm genuinely happy for people when they say that they're having babies and, you know, seeing that they're happy, but there's part of me that just feels so sad, and I don't know if it's being envious of them or if it's grief. And she just said to me that obviously there was an underlying issue that I still hadn't dealt with, and that I hadn't seen myself as being a mother. And when she'd said that to me, that really impacted me, and I was like, that's true. I actually hadn't thought of it like that, but I didn't see myself as being a mother. And she'd helped me, coached me, and within an hour, my whole perception of that situation had totally changed. I could actually look at a photo of my friends with their babies and hear that they were having kids and they were happy, and genuinely come from a place of being happy and grateful for them, which for me was probably the best thing that I've gotten out of this so far. One of the best things, but the best thing, to be able to be happy and genuinely be happy and have that feeling of happiness for your friends, that they are happy and they're experiencing those things, and understand that, you know, at this point in time, it wasn't my journey, but it is going to happen, and I'm in a better place for it. And I feel that now when we do try to have children again, it's going to be totally different, and I'm going to allow myself to be able to create that because of the way that I'm thinking. So for me, that's been one massive thing. The other massive thing was my career, being in a job that I don't necessarily love, and was stuck in trying to find where I wanted to go with my career. So working on my self-image and who I was and who I want to be has led me to a new opportunity, which is I'm currently studying to become an image consultant / stylist. So to really help people express who they are, and to really find their true authentic self, which can be really hard at times. So I really want to help people experience the stuff that I've experienced and that I'm sharing with, I guess, you today, because when you have that feeling and coming from a place of being stuck and not knowing where to go and what to do, to actually having achieved these goals and little milestones is just amazing. So I really want to help people have that same experience that I'm having. And to me, being an image consultant and a stylist isn't about just putting pretty clothes on people and making them feel good on the outside. It's also on the inside, because when you are good on the inside, it shines through onto the outside. So at this point, that's what I've achieved, but it is only the start, and I'm so excited to what this year and the next year and the year after that, and, you know, the next 100 years will have to bring, I guess, because it's just, been amazing.
That's really cool. So how are you feeling about yourself at the moment?
I'm so proud of myself from what I have achieved, but also, I guess, overcoming fear, not completely at the moment, but definitely overcoming fear, not listening to, I guess, what other people would say, because it is so easy to get caught up in listening to what other people say and letting them influence the decisions that we make, but really doing something different and stepping out of my comfort zone. I feel in control of my life, and I can actually choose what I want to do, who I hang around, how I feel about situations, which then makes me feel really successful and, but definitely proud of myself. So,
Sarah, last question. What would you say to someone who is considering contacting us to find out more about our coaching program?
Just do it. Just go for it. Matt and Nat are amazing people to work with. They are great mentors and coaches. And just like I said before, it is easy to let other people influence your decision and let that fear of not knowing. But the way I looked at it when I first I spoke with you guys a few times, but when I spoke to Nat the last time, I just thought nothing's going to change. What do I have to lose? In the end of the day, my life isn't how I want it to be now. And if I give this a go and it doesn't work, I'm no better off. So definitely get out there and contact them, because it will make a huge, it will make a huge difference in your life and your impact. And they're such lovely people and so supportive, and, you know, there to help you in any way. So don't let the fear hold you back. Just go for it, do it. You won't regret it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Definitely. No problems.
Sarah, I really appreciate your kind words, first of all, and I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for being so open and honest with where you're at and where you're going. I'm really excited for you because, like you said, this really is just the beginning, and you're building a really strong foundation for 2018, and I think you should be really excited. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I am. And I'm always grateful that you guys are in my life. I've said it to Nat a few times, but genuinely grateful that you didn't give up on me at the start when, you know, I know I didn't say yes straight away, but the fact that you didn't give up on me makes a huge impact, because it makes me realize that, you know, you might not always get yeses in life, but if you might not be the right time for someone, but if you just don't give up on them, they're there for you, and you have changed my life so much. So thank you.
You're welcome, Sarah. Well, I want to say thank you again, and I want to wish you all the best, and I look forward to sharing more of your progress sometime in the near future. Good on you, Sarah.
Yes, sounds good. Thank you.